Shalom. I would like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, and to the hopeful elect out there. As we gear towards, as we get closer to Jacob's trouble, and in these last days, the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are going to, become enemies of the state. This image is from the movie Enemy of the State with Will Smith. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't got a chance to watch it, I suggest you watch it because, it's a good movie. It just shows how, Esau is in control of everything here. This world was given unto him. Your every move is being watched, and it's not hard, to be tracked down. So, in the time of Jacob's trouble, the elect are going to become an enemy to the society. That could be, because of us not wanting to get down with this beast system. That's what it all boils down to at the end of the day. Because we're gonna follow Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're gonna put our faith and trust in Him, and not in Esau's system by getting the chip. So we're gonna become outcast and and enemies of the society. So I just wanted to get a few precepts that go into that topic a little bit. And first precept is Galatians 4:16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And that's exactly what we're going to become. We're going to become an enemy to to these people, to 2/3 of our people, and just the rest of these nations, because of the truth that we're pushing. This truth that the Father's name is Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai, and how He's coming back to destroy this wicked kingdom and to set up His righteous kingdom. People don't want to hear that. We also push that the MOTB is coming. That chip, and that that's the mark of the beast. And people don't want to hear what we have to say. They think it's something out of a fantasy book. The things that we preach, saying that Yahweh Shai is going to deliver His elect through a way of what the world calls UFOs, but it's really the chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And because of this truth that we're pushing daily throughout the four corners of the earth, we're going to become an enemy, a great enemy to the society, because we're going up against what is being pushed out there, the wickedness that is being pushed out there. We're not down with it, and through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we're trying to warn. We're trying to warn Israel to come back to their true power, and to not not to follow the system, not to take the mark, to call upon the correct names. So, because the elect are pushing this, we're going to become an enemy to the society. Some of us are become an enemy. Have already become an enemy. Maybe that's towards past friends or family members, or you're in a relationship, but because you weren't down with Christmas, maybe your girl left you, or whatever the case may be. So that's just That's that time that we're coming into, where we're going to be set apart from everybody else. Next precept I want to get is Psalms 37 and 32. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seek to slay him. And that's exactly what they're doing now. They're watching us, you know. They're cutting brothers' videos, cutting brothers' channels daily. Uh, they see the men of the Lord out there on the highways and byways, daily, weekly, and they're getting ready. They're setting up their traps, and they're using these other camps, like IOICs out here trying to hold hands with the Nation of Islam. So we already know you know that's gonna give us a bad rap, because we know what's we know what's tied into that Islam. We know where that goes in terms of these false flags um, that happen. So they're getting ready to come down on us. They're building up that sheet, they're building up those charges to bring against the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But we have no fear towards that. We know what comes with this walk. We know what we have to endure in order to obtain salvation. So we're on the side of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're that's who we fight for. And the wicked is gonna come down on us hard. In these last days, in the time of Jacob's trouble, because they're gonna try to take out the men of the Lord. This is Luke 20 and 20, and it reads, "And they watched him and sent forth spies, which should feign themselves just men, that they might take hold of his words, that so they might deliver him unto the power and the authorities of the governor." And there's many spies amongst us. There could be spies in our camps. We really don't know. Just like that brother that had that dream about someone in his camp taking the mark, taking the chip, and trying to justify to the other two brothers who didn't as to why he did. And at the end of the day, that's a spy. They didn't trust and they didn't have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They wanted to trust in Esau's system, and we never know. Whatever could happen. There could be spies that are in these camps, and then they do radical things, and then the truth gets blamed for it, and then the men of the Lord are are going to be attacked. That could be a scenario. It remains to be seen. But we just have to watch and pray, and be aware of our surroundings. We could brothers or sisters might have spies within their own home. Where your family sees what you're doing, and when it comes to that time, when this truth is deemed something that goes against the way of society, these people in our homes could call authorities on us, try to bring us in. And these are all things that we have to get prepared for in the spirit, that at the end of the day, it's only It's really only the brothers that are in this truth with us, are the only ones that we could truly trust, because we don't know. We don't know how people are going to react and change when times get tough, especially when that chip is made mandatory, and it's hard to eat. It's hard to to have shelter, and people get desperate, and you really start to see uh, the true nature of people. So these are just all things that we have to keep in mind, and just pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshai that He keeps us protected and safe in these troubling times to come. Because just like, for those of you who've watched that movie, Enemy of the State, like, Will Smith was just on the run, just moving. There's a scene where the man's like running in the streets and his damn boxers and fucking robe and shit. Like, that's how the men of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, that's how the elect are gonna have to be in these last days, just moving. Never getting too comfortable. This is John 15 and 18. John chapter 15, starting at verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world, if you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. And that's exactly what it is right now. The world don't like us. They see us on the corners. They they wind down their windows. They give weird looks. They laugh. They say they say like f God, or you guys are bums, or just negativity and hatred towards us because of what we're doing out there. But if we're out there, fucking, singing rap music, or stringing a guitar, or doing magic tricks, or just all this dumb shit, then people would be more in tune to that. Then you'd get smiles and whatever the case may be. But because we're out here pushing the truth, because we're out here telling, two-thirds of our people about themselves and the wrongs that they're doing, and to get out of that way of life, they don't want to hear it. They want to hear like smooth things. That's what two-thirds of our people want to hear. They want to hear the goody. They don't want to hear the harsh truth. So because that's what we push, we're hated on, because we don't smoke. We get looked at differently, because we don't celebrate these damn stupid pagan holidays, because we don't want to dress up in fucking costumes and and hit up parties, because we don't want to eat pork and fucking crab and lobster. We get looked at it as weird, but it's all good. It's all good, because at the end of the day, we're gonna be looking at all these people weird. Lord willing, we make it onto those chariots, and we're in our full glory. Verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. So, they're gonna persecute us. They're gonna come against us, put false accusations on us, accuse us of wrongdoings that we've not committed. All this, you know, especially in Canada with this, free speech bill and whatnot. We're gonna get we're gonna get dinged for things that we may say, things that we have said on videos, and that's why we have to be careful with our words. But at the end of the day, what's gonna happen is gonna happen all through the power of Yahweh Hashem Shai. So we just have to be ready, and stand firm, stand tall in this truth. Don't to not give in to this world. It's we're coming. That now is that time to separate ourselves. To be apart. Because things are gonna escalate. Things are gonna turn up. Things are gonna get worse. This is 1 Kings, chapter 19, verse 18. Yet I have left me 7,000 in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal, and every mouth which has not kissed him. And that's gonna be the Lord's elect. And that's why we're going to be, that's why we're going to be labeled enemies of the state, enemies of society, because we don't want to bow down to the system. We don't want them putting that thing in us. We don't want to give them that control over us. We put all the control in the hands of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's the power we serve. That's who we follow. That's who we believe in. That's who we fear. We're not to fear Esau and what he's gonna come at us with, because we know that Yahushua controls everything. He rules over all. This is Luke 21, verse 10 in the NLT, and it reads, "Then he added, nation will go to war against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be great earthquakes, and there will be famines and plagues in many lands, and there will be terrifying things and great miraculous signs from heaven." And this is the point. Verse 12, "But before all this occurs, there will be a time of great persecution. You will be dragged into synagogues and prisons, and you will stand trial before kings and governors, because you are my followers." And that's what we're gonna do. They're gonna put charges on us. Some of us have will go through our whole life without catching any charges. Have a clean sheet, and in these last days we're gonna catch charges. We're gonna catch good charges. We're gonna catch these charges for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And that's beautiful. We're gonna be brought in front of these judges, and they're gonna persecute us. Some of us are gonna be tortured. Some of us may be put to death. But that's why we just gotta get ready in the spirit, and just pray that the Lord will be with us and have mercy upon us, and accept the sacrifice that we are willing to give unto Him. Because it says we got to present our bodies as a living sacrifice. And that could mean literally. We're literally, our bodies may have to be sacrificed for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to be magnified. and to be glorified. It says Revelation 2:10 in the NLT. Don't be afraid of what you're about to suffer. You know, and that's the thing. We gotta pray that the Lord just puts that mindset on us. To not fear the things that we're gonna be coming, into. Because the flesh will, flesh and emotion will put that fear in you. But we have to get into that mindset, that spiritual mindset to not fear what we're going to be going up against, not fear, what our bodies may have to endure. So it reads, "Don't be afraid of what you're about to suffer. The devil will throw some of you into prison to test you. You will suffer for 10 days. But if you remain faithful, even when facing death, I will give you the crown of life." And that's it. When when we are faced with these things, and death is staring us right in the face, we just have to think about that crown and just pray and call upon the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And and pray that the Lord will deem us fit, to be part of that elect, to be part of that sacrifice. And just gotta for me, this is where I meditate on things like this. To not fear death, and to just get ready, just to get ready for the things that are going to be thrown at us. And in times like this, when we're facing crazy situations, just to remember the precepts, remember the videos that we put up, and the ones that we watched, that were getting us mentally ready for the things that are coming, and for that crown, because that's what we want. That's what we're trying to obtain, is that crown. We don't give a shit about obtaining any type of status within the society. We pray that that we're of the hopeful elect. That's what we want. That's what we strive for. That everlasting crown. To be standing face to face with Yahushai, and them telling you did a good job. You put in that work. And that's just a beautiful thought. That's just a beautiful feeling. But in order to obtain that, we're gonna have to go through that, that narrow path, that straight gate. It says Revelation 20:4. Then I saw the thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai, and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with the Mashiach 1,000 years. So this is what it is. This is the reward. That is going to that we're going to be given, if we have to lose our life on this side, and for those that of us that don't see death on this side, but at the same time we didn't bow down, we didn't receive that mark. We trusted in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We didn't want to worship this wicked system that's getting ready to to be put in full effect. This is what we're gonna obtain for being enemies of the state, for being enemies of the society. being a part of that elect. Closing precept is Philippians 3:13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press toward the mark of the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So, that we're full full steam ahead to that prize. Gotta forget about the things of this world, the things of this life, and realize the things that we may have to get through, and we're gonna become enemies of the society for the for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, and to the hopeful elect. And Lord willing, until the next video, Shalom.